Listen to me very carefully, because what I'm about to tell you is going to shake the foundation of everything you thought you knew about divine timing and soul connections. Your soulmate woke up this morning and something was different. They opened their eyes and your energy was there, sitting on their chests like a weight they could no longer ignore, burning in their throat like words they've been too afraid to speak. The angels have been watching this dance between you for lifetimes, and today, something fundamental shifted in an invisible realm where souls communicate before bodies ever touch. You felt it too, didn't you? Maybe you woke up with tears in your eyes for no reason you could name, or maybe you've been carrying this inexplicable heaviness, this restlessness that makes you want to run towards something you can't see or understand. That's because the invisible thread that connects you to your soulmate is being pulled tighter, drawn closer, humming with an energy that's becoming impossible to ignore. The universe doesn't make mistakes, and the fact that you're hearing these words right now, in this exact moment, is no accident. Your soul called out for confirmation, and the angels delivered you here to receive this message. There's a cosmic conversation happening between your heart, and there's a dialogue that transcends language, time, and physical space. They're thinking about you right now as you listen to this. They're wondering if you feel it too, if you sense the magnitude of what's about to unfold between you. The veil between the spiritual and physical world is thinner than it's ever been, and your soulmate is standing on the other side of that veil, looking for you with the same desperate intensity that you've been searching for them. But here's what the angels want you to understand. This connection you're feeling isn't new. You've loved this person across multiple lifetimes. You found each other and lost each other and promised each other that this time, this incarnation, you would get it right. You would break the fear and the wounds and the patterns that kept you apart before. And today, your soulmate took the first real step toward honoring that ancient promise. They made a decision that created a crack in the armor around their heart. And through that crack, your light is finally pouring in. The angels are asking you to prepare yourself, to open your own heart wider than you ever have before, because what's coming is bigger than a simple meeting or a casual connection. What's coming is a collision of souls that will change everything you thought you knew about love, about yourself, about why you're really here on this earth. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to believe that the impossible is becoming possible, that the wait is almost over, that your faith is about to be rewarded in ways that will leave you breathless and grateful and forever transformed. Today was not an ordinary day in the life of your soulmate, and I need you to really hear what I'm saying, because the magnitude of what happened in the invisible realm today will echo through your reality in ways you cannot yet comprehend. Your soulmate made a decision. It might seem small to the outside world. Maybe they don't even fully understand what they did or why it matters. But in the realm of energy and destiny and divine orchestration, this decision was cataclysmic. They chose to let go of something they've been clinging to for years. Maybe a relationship that was never meant to last. Maybe a version of themselves that kept them safe but small. Maybe a belief about love that was built on wounds instead of truth. The angels have been waiting for this moment, whispering to them in dreams, sending signs through every channel they could access, trying to guide them toward this exact choice. And today, finally, they listened. They released their grip on the past, and in doing so, they created space for you to enter their life. But it's more than just physical space or emotional availability. What they did today was energetic. They shifted the frequency of their heart. They raised their vibration to match yours. And now, for the first time in this lifetime, you're operating on the same wavelength. Can you feel it? That sensation that something fundamental has changed, that the air around you feels different, charged with possibility and promise? That's because the bridge between your souls just became solid enough to walk across. The angels are celebrating in the heavens right now because they know what this means. They can see the timeline that just opened up, the path that just illuminated itself in the darkness. Your soulmate doesn't know your name yet. They can't see your face, but they know you're coming. They woke up this morning with a knowing that settled into their bones, a certainty that their loneliness is about to end, that the love they've been praying for is finally on its way. And that knowing came from you. Your soul reached across the distance between you and whispered to theirs, reminding them of the promise you made before either of you were born, the covenant you entered into when you agreed to find each other in this lifetime no matter how lost you became. The decision they made today was the key that unlocked the door between your worlds, and now that door is standing wide open, waiting for both of you to walk through it. But here's what the angels need you to understand. Their decision alone isn't enough. The universe requires balance. It demands equal energy from both sides of soul connection. Your soulmate took their step today. They did their part to clear the path between you. Now the question becomes, are you ready to do yours? Are you willing to release whatever you're still holding on to that doesn't serve this connection? Are you brave enough to trust that what's coming is real, even though you can't see it yet? The next move is yours, and how you respond in the coming days will determine how quickly this divine reunion manifests in your physical reality. The angels have been trying to get your attention for weeks now, maybe even months, and I need you to stop for a moment and really think about all the strange, unexplainable things that have been happening around you. Those numbers that keep appearing everywhere you look, 1111, 222, 555, showing up on clocks and receipts and license plates with a frequency that defies logical explanation. Those aren't coincidences. Those are the angels screaming at you, begging you to pay attention, to recognize that the universe is speaking directly to your soul. And what about that song? You know the one I'm talking about. The melody that's been following you like a shadow, showing up on the radio at the exact moment you're thinking about love, or feeling lonely, or wondering if your person even exists. Every single lyric feels like it was written specifically for you and the soulmate you haven't met yet, describing emotions you haven't experienced but somehow recognize as inevitable. The angels use music as one of their most powerful tools of communication because it bypasses a logical mind and speaks directly to the heart, and they've been playing your song on repeat, preparing you for what's about to walk into your life. And then there are the dreams. Oh, the dreams. You wake up and you can still feel them, can't you? Not their physical form necessarily, but their energy, their presence, the overwhelming sense that you were with someone who knows you more deeply than anyone in your waking life ever has. Sometimes you can almost remember their eyes or the sound of their voice, and you spend the rest of the day chasing that feeling, trying to hold on to the memory of love that exists fully in your dreams but hasn't manifested in your reality yet. But here's the truth the angels want you to finally accept. Those dreams aren't fantasies or wishful thinking or your mind playing tricks on you. Those dreams are real meetings happening in the astral realm, moments when your soul and your soulmate's soul come together to reassure each other that you're both still here, still waiting, still holding space for this sacred reunion. Every night while your body sleeps, your soul travels to meet theirs, and you make plans, you share energy, you strengthen the bond that will make your physical meeting feel like coming home to a place you've always known. The signs have been everywhere, relentless and undeniable, but you've been too scared to believe they mean what you desperately hope they mean. You've told yourself you're being delusional, that you're seeing patterns where none exist, that you're too desperate or too damaged or too unworthy for this kind of cosmic love story. But the angels are telling you to stop doubting, to stop diminishing the validity of your own intuition and the clear messages they've been sending. Your soulmate is real. This connection is real. And the reason the signs have been intensifying lately is because the distance between you is collapsing. The timeline is accelerating, and very soon, the spiritual connection you've been nurturing in the invisible realm is about to crash into your physical reality with a force that will validate every sign, every dream, every inexplicable moment of knowing that you try to talk yourself out of believing. Right now, in this very moment, while you're listening to these words and feeling the truth of them resonating in your chest, something profound is happening in the realm you cannot see with your physical eyes. The angels are working overtime, moving pieces on a cosmic chessboard, orchestrating synchronicities with precision that would astound you if you could witness it from their perspective. They're removing obstacles that have been blocking your path to each other, dissolving energetic barriers that were built from fear and past trauma and false beliefs about what you deserve. They're whispering to the people who need to step aside, gently redirecting the situations that were keeping both of you distracted or settling for less than what your souls truly crave. Every person you've been in a relationship with that wasn't right, every opportunity that fell through, every disappointment that felt like rejection, all of it was the angels protecting you, keeping you available for this moment, for this person, for this love that's about to rewrite your entire understanding of what two souls can create together. And they're building bridges between your heart and theirs, invisible but indestructible connections made of light and intention and ancient recognition. Every time you think about your soulmate, even if you don't know who they are yet, you're sending energy across this bridge, strengthening it, making it more solid, more real. And they're doing the same thing from their side, reaching for you in the darkness, calling your name in their prayers, trusting that somewhere in this massive world, you exist and you're searching for them too. But here's what the angels need from you now. And this is so important that I need you to really absorb what I'm about to say. This reunion, this divine meeting between soulmates, requires more than just their orchestration and planning. It requires your participation, your faith, your willingness to hold a level of belief that might feel terrifying, because it asks you to trust something you can't control or predict or force into existence. The angels need you to raise your vibration to match the frequency of the love that's coming. They need you to release the bitterness and the jadedness and the protective walls you've built around your heart after being hurt too many times. They need you to forgive yourself for the ways you've settled or compromised or accepted less than what you deserve, because all of that created energetic debris that's cluttering the path between you and your person. This isn't about being perfect or having all your issues resolved before love can find you. This is about being open, about maintaining hope even when it feels naive, about refusing to let the world's cynicism infect your souls, knowing that profound, transformative, soul-level love is not only possible but promised to you. The angels are asking you to do your inner work with urgency now, not because you're broken or lacking, but because they can see how close your soulmate is. And they don't want you to miss this opportunity because you are still vibrating at the frequency of your wounds instead of your worthiness. There's something the angels aren't telling you, a secret they're holding close to their chests, and I can see it flickering in the messages they're sending, a truth they're not quite ready to reveal in its fullness. They know exactly when you're going to meet your soulmate. They can see the date, the time, the location, the circumstances that will bring you face to face with the person your soul has been screaming for. But they're not telling you because if you knew, if you could mark on your calendar and count down the days, it would interfere with the organic unfolding of your journey. It would rob you the lessons you need to learn in the waiting, the growth that's happening right now as you stand in the space between knowing they exist and actually touching them with your hands. The angels understand that the anticipation is part of the preparation, that every day you spend wondering and hoping and trusting without evidence is strengthening your capacity to hold the magnitude of love that's about to enter your life. But there's something else, something that feels more urgent, and I can feel the angels leaning in close to make sure you hear this part. There's a warning hidden in their silence, a concern about your current energy that could either accelerate or delay this destined meeting. Because while it's true that you and your soulmate are fated to find each other, the timing of that meeting is not set in stone. It's flexible, responsive to the choices you make, the energy you emit, the beliefs you hold about yourself and love, and what's possible for you. If you continue to carry doubt and fear and unworthiness, if you keep telling yourself stories about how love never works out for you or how you're too damaged or too late or too much, you create static on the line between you and your soulmate. You make it harder for the angels to guide you toward each other because you're broadcasting a frequency that says you're not ready, you don't believe, you're still too afraid to receive what your soul is crying out for. And here's the part that's going to challenge you. There's a choice you need to make in the next few days, a specific decision that's going to present itself to you, and how you respond to it will either open the floodgates or create another delay. The angels won't tell me what this choice is because it's different for everyone, and it needs to come from your own free will, not from following instructions. But they want you to be aware, to pay attention, to trust your intuition when the moment arrives, because you'll know it when you feel it. There's a reason you found this message today, a reason these words are landing in your heart with such resonance and recognition. The angels brought you here to prepare you, to wake you up, to remind you that your soulmate's decision today was just a beginning. And now the universe is waiting to see what you'll do with this information, how you'll choose to show up in the days ahead, and whether you're truly ready to receive the love you've been asking for